What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a good holiday break. Welcome to the new year. Today we're going to be doing some NHL 20 where we put every single team into one league that is in NHL 20. Not, I guess we shouldn't say every single team, but every single league. We have every single league represented here. Obviously we can't get quite past a 32 team league. So we have every single team from not every single team, we're going to say it again, every single team. We'll get it right. Every single league, we have 2 to 3, some leagues 4 teams in this league where we can go out and see how they all perform in the same league. Now, we left the Kings in there because they had the lowest overall. Then the Blackhawks, because I wanted to throw the Wings in there, but I wanted to try to make sure both NHL teams were non-conference so we can see the best of the best out of every other single league in the Eastern Conference without the potential of, say, an NHL team just wreaking havoc on all of them. The one league we obviously could not add was the AHL. The AHL being the affiliate to the NHL, they won't let you do that. But every other league, liiga, DEL, all these leagues names I can't pronounce properly are all in there minus international. Those are not there. With the OHL, the QMJ, the WHL. The alumni is not in there. The alumni all-time obviously not in there. Those guys would wreak absolute havoc on this league. So we should be ready to go here to see how this bad boy goes. I promise. Let's get the predictions in early. How many names do we improperly say in this video? I'm going to say at least 80% of the players and teams in this league we just completely botch. Nonetheless, though, we are going to try to do our best to say them properly here. But, you know, a bunch of European leagues that we don't really follow. And so it's going to be quite difficult to understand how to properly say Bankska. Bankska sounds nice. It's probably like Bankske. The cool thing about other languages I'm learning, like a lot of like the end of the words always mean something. Like you drop the is it French where if there's a, is it a vowel at the end? If there's a vowel or it's a vowel or consonant at the end, you don't say that in the French words. I'm learning along the way here. It's been fun. I think kind of learning different languages would be kind of cool, but it's also like a very, shall we say, taxingly difficult thing to do. We're gonna rock. Oh yeah, because we know abbreviations. Yeah, we'll rock. Oh, we got 2 Chicagos. We got a cap. Let's rock the baseball cap. That's definitely what these guys are. That's Cape Breton. I knew that. Is Cape Breton got a new logo? I like that logo. That's kind of sick looking. They used to have, it was like a, I didn't really like their old one. It was like a yellow. It said Eagles at the top. That one looks clean though. I like that. You see a lot of these other leagues change up the logos a lot. I've noticed that like Erie's changed just recently, I think. Who else do we see? Was it London's was a little bit different nowadays. There's quite a few of them, but it's cool. I like seeing, you know, they freshen it up a little bit. But it looks like the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles are a 500 club. You know, I wanted to pick Vancouver. Vancouver because I feel like they're the favorite to win it. Because I don't know what it is, but anytime we do like a CHL sim, Vancouver seems to go out there and just dominate. They're always in the Mem Cup finals. They're the ones that I think it was Vancouver. They upset our Detroit Red Wings in our one video. If you guys haven't checked that out, you want to. Spoiler alert, I guess. Maybe you don't need to now. But the 18-14 Vancouver Giants, they are playing a lot better hockey than we were seeing out of Cape Breton. Again, we brought it up. I don't know what it is about Vancouver either because they have a 56 overall. There's a lot of teams when you brought up the overalls and stuff in the 60s, in the 70s. Cape Breton or Vancouver's at 56. Now, granted, they have a lot in the Eastern Conference. There's a lot more OHL and, you know, WHL and what's the other QMJ teams in the Eastern Conference. So maybe that's why they're playing a little bit better. But I'd still like to see how these Blackhawks do. Like now, 4-2, they lost to Vancouver. We're playing the Blackhawks a lot. Oh, duh, one's the Winterhawks. That'll do it. That is why we have that there. Portland. I forgot we put Portland in there. Portland made it in the Chicago Blackhawks. We beat them both. 3 wins against the Blackhawks this month. Good for these guys. Vancouver killing it to end the season. It is going to be Cape Breton. We switched off of Cape Breton. They're still going to be making the playoffs here. We'll take a look at the standings. Oh, Bowen Byram. That's why Vancouver's so good. I knew they had a stud on that team. Look at this guy. Look at this freaking guy. 8 goals and 72 assists. A freaking defenseman leading the team by a mile. Good for Bowen Byram, that 4th overall pick. What is his overall? 79. That'll do it. 79 overall, wreaking absolute havoc in the league over here for Vancouver. We'll take a look at the entire league, though. 103. Patrick Kane, just be nice. Even in a league full of minor leaguers, he just barely beat out Kucherov's 129. Was it 129 or 126 he had last season? Still a solid season. DeBrincat 112, Doughty 100. Doughty got it done. He was barely over. That's crazy. Bowen Byram was a point per game, and Doughty was, I mean, he was 20 points over, let's be completely frank here, but not that much farther. He almost outpointed a lot of guys. Collars is not one of those guys. He was a point per game as a defenseman as well. How old is this guy? 33. What is he doing at a 68 overall at 82 points? I don't know. He killed it at a breakout year, I guess. There's Byram, still 10th in the league. Is that 10th? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. It's 9th. 9th in the league, outdoing Jeff Carter, outdoing Merkley. Look at Merkley, 15 by 63 and 78 points. Good season by him as well. Lindbergh, 67 points as well. Some solid players. Toffoli. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about guys now when we're getting into Toffoli. He's probably maybe second lining it. It looks like he could be second lining the power play or third lining with the power play. One or the other there. Here's some guys' names we know how to say. Well, nice points there, minus 12. Alexander Nylander playing some great puck as well. 66 points over there for another King. Stranges, 63 points. London had quite a few good players. Patterson, how you doing, Frederick? Look at that beard game. Good. I like it. Nice going there, and that's why he's got 63 points. Sprunger doing decent. Julian plus 93. Oh, that's an LA King. Okay, I was gonna say these Kings guys, they must have had a great season. Gustafson too. When you see those plus 119s, they didn't put up a lot of points, but they sure as heck did dominate teams. You go and take a look at it's across the board from a plus minus standpoint. Let's look at the goals though. 64 for Kane, 49 for Saad, 44 for DeBrincat, Kagula 37. Barnahan, 36, decent, 36 by 10, not a lot of assists. A goal scorer, though, for a fourth line guy, in the NHL, okay, so 20 minutes a night, decent. His shooting really wasn't that great for 36 goals, but he had a great season. Great season, doesn't have to be the greatest if you're playing in a lower tier type of league. Lindbergh in there as well. Was there anything else we may have wanted to take a peek at here? Let's look at face-off one just for a good time. That's Jonathan Toews. And then, oh, Foodie, let's go! Legend! How many points did Liam have? How many did he have? Liam, oh, he's 60. Liam, I expect 60 in your rookie year with us, friend. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's okay, though. It's EA. It's just a video game. I understand. You're going to drop 60 burger for these Blue Jackets next year. Maybe this year, maybe the year after. I don't know. Whenever he's ready. 57 wins, 3 losses for Lehner. 47 wins, 18 losses. Actually, that's probably Lamoureux. Is that Lamoureux, French guys? I feel like we said that right. Lamoureux. We're going to give it a shot there. Parasov looking pretty solid over there. 40 wins, 22 losses. 932 save. That was Johnny Quick, though. Of course he did. 929 out of Berra. 75 overall. Solid goalie, actually. A 75 overall. Wasn't really expecting to have overalls around here. There's a few of them. 75 over there. There's some decent goalies that could be backup goalies in the NHL on some of these teams, at least from an overall standpoint in this game. Maybe not necessarily in real life. That's a debate, but hey, goaltending's goaltending at the end of the day here. So that's decent. I wanted to filter that. We couldn't quite do it there. 321. There you go. I'm assuming you didn't win a lot of games. 7. 321 save percentage. Murray. That is definitely Matt Murray's older cousin, brother, maybe, I don't know. Probably not. It really isn't. Dave Grohl! Without the L. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the standings here. Vancouver, 105 points. Oh, it's not Vancouver. Who can't read? This guy. It was the Asat guy. Everybody's favorite team to use in drop-ins back in the day when you could actually have your own. What happened to drop-ins? Why don't you get to use your own team in drop-ins anymore? What happened? Why did I miss that? Oh, you know why? Because all the drop-in, I just realized it, because all the drop-in stuff makes you wear your custom parkas and stuff like that. So you don't, I get it now, that makes sense. But I always liked it stuff, to be able to pick your team logo and jersey and stuff. Maybe not the jerseys, but you know, you still gotta rock the logo on those parkas. Who knows? 154 points! That's what happens when you're the Blackhawks. Still couldn't go undefeated. 77-5. They lost 5 games. It's possible. Only one team's coming out of this division. The Kings, the other one, had 10 losses. Didn't quite fare as well with that 81 overall. In the Atlantic, it was the Sodertage. There's a lot of asterisks and letters and funky dots above it. I am completely botching that one. I apologize, fans of those guys. Going to the Metro, 105 points. Vancouver didn't quite lead the league. We brought it up. 96 points, 84 out of Cape Breton, London. I think that's where we started, was the Metro. Did we not? I swear we did. Okay, we'll be good though. We'll be good here. I think we went backwards. We got talking about the drop-in games. And you got us thinking about drop-ins. I miss drop-ins. I miss back in the day when you played like drop-ins and stuff and it wasn't like the tuner wasn't different. Now it's kind of like an arcadey thing where it's more of the, I don't know how to say it. Like it's like the sliders are turned up higher a little bit or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go though. We're going to the playoffs. We are oh no, we're not getting fast by Caper. Come on, Vancouver. You're better than that. Let's go, Vancouver. Let's go. They dropped it. They lost. They lost in the first round of the playoffs. Vancouver, that is just not good. Who was that? Cape Breton that beat us? We'll see how they do for the rest of the playoffs here. They have, yeah, these guys coming up in the next round. That's a cool looking logo. I kind of like that. We're here for the logos, apparently. Can they pull off the big dub? It was easy for those Cape Breton Screaming Eagles going into the conference finals. I think this is where we go to Chicago, though. One of these is our Chicago. That is true to me. We will go to Chicago, where it is a very anticipated matchup here. LA versus Chicago. The winner probably the favorite to win the Stanley Cup. But if the LA Kings upset the Blackhawks here, I feel like the opposing team has a better chance, being that LA is a little bit of a lower overall here. And they still have a chance here going to a Game 7 versus LA. They're going to win. LA is going to lose to the Chicago Blackhawks. And it is going to be the Babcock Babineers coming up here against the Chicago Blackhawks, or as they like to be called, the Banska Bystrica. I think that's the team we had at the very beginning of this video. Was that not the team that showed up on the front page of this sim? Nonetheless, we'll see if Banska can upset the Blackhawks. Not look like it's gonna happen. Blackhawks jump out to a 2-0 lead. They win that one 10-0. So even with a lower or only 2 NHL teams, the Blackhawks made work easy. A 77-5 season. They're gonna be the Stanley Cup champions, as many of us probably expected, being that they was one of the only NHL teams in the league. I think it might be more interesting if we did no NHL teams in something like this. But you know what? We've seen upsets. We've seen the NHL teams get upset before, so we had to throw them in there. Art Ross going to Kane, Memorial Kane, Norris, Drew Doughty. What a season he had. It wasn't quite Byram. He tried it. He played great. Lady Bing doing great. There's the Carter, though, going to Byram. Conn Smythe going to Patrick Kane. Berra getting a Vezina. That's nice to see. Getting a non-NHL goalie, picking up the Vezi over there. Laner getting a William Jennings. Masterton going to Martin. And Kopitar getting a Selke. Ted Lindsay Kaner. And then Maurice Richard to Patrick Kane as well. As for this video, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a big thumbs up and subscribe would be appreciated. If required. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.